Hello and welcome to Kolhapur in Maharashtra. This is Group F encounter between Tripura and Maharashtra. We've got the home side playing today, and it's going to be one rollicking game of football. We are coming to you live from Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium here in Kolhapur. Right, before we proceed any further, let's quickly run through the points table. It's Maharashtra who are unbeaten and sitting pretty right at the top with 9 points from 3 games, followed by Lakshadweep with 7. Well, they've played a game more. Then we've got Telangana, 3 games played, 1 victory, 2 draws, and they are up there with 5 points, followed by Tripura with 4, and then Andaman and Nicobar with 1 point, and Andhra with 1 point each. What this does for the table today is a victory for Maharashtra would definitely solidify their position right at the top and would certainly take them through to the next round, which is to be played later, the final stage of this 77th edition of the Santosh Trophy. The two finding their feet at the Santosh Trophy. Maharashtra, well, they are 4 times champion and 12 times runner-up of this prestige. Maharashtra in all blue, Tripura in white. This game definitely promises to be a lot more than a mere game of football. Both teams are at their best. Tripura just picking up in the last couple of games, have managed to pull themselves through to 4 points. They are playing some good football. It's just about some final finishing that is lacking them. But other than that, they are absolutely fine. Maharashtra, on the other hand, well, they've got goal scorers in their lineup. A very solid start. Squad, perhaps the men in blue. That's Group F. Andaman and Nicobar, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Tripura, Telangana, and Lakshadweep. For the viewers who are just joining in, this is Group F fixture being played between Tripura and Maharashtra. We are just a few minutes away from the kickoff as two captains, Lalving Gadarlon for Tripura and Nikhil Kadam for Maharashtra, make their way out in the middle. The officials for today are Satish R, the match referee, assisted by S. Sabat Kumar and Arvind Kumar. And Vishal would adjudicate his duties as the fourth official. The match commissioner, as we have always seen throughout this tournament, from this leg of the Santosh Trophy, it's Mr. Balasubramaniam Barappa. And I'll be calling the game for the next 90 minutes. This is your commentator from the combox, Junaid Ahmed. So pull up your chairs. Keep your eyes on the ball for the next 90 minutes. It's going to be gripping and scintillating football. Right, we've got the Tripura 11. Starting in goal is Surat Singh, followed by Darlong, the captain. Rajini Kanta, Raj Chandra, Joy Kishan, Hayung, Bikam Chakma, Laishang Suraj, Bhakti Pada, Moinuddin, and Ajmal Riaz. And they are coached by Dinesh Kumar Pradhan. Starting 11 for Maharashtra in the goal is Paramjeet Baghel, Yash Shukla, Dhruvesh Nijap, Umesh, Shannon, Adwait Chinde, Johnson Joseph, Himanshu Patel, Armash Nasir, Arbaz, and the captain Nikhil Kadam, and their coach is Mr. Paresh Vijay Shivalkar. On the bench for Tripura are Manish, Vishal, Sanjeev, Chutkar, Pohar, Samarjeet, Imran, Bilash, Rajiv, Alak, and Biru Debarma. For Maharashtra, it's Deepak, Pavan, Mohammad Arfat, Shiv Kumar, Rizwan, Sanket, Sheikh Abid, Vinay, Satish, Malhar, Mohal, and Kamran Ansari. Right, Maharashtra seems to go from right to left on your screens. They are in complete blue and Tripura in white. Waits for Mr. Satish to give a final nod before the kickoff could take place. We are all set. Remember, it's an early morning. It's 11:30 kickoff, and we are underway here at Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium in Kolhapur, Maharashtra. Game was played early on in the early morning kickoff between Andhra Pradesh and Lakshadweep. Well, Lakshadweep was at it from the get-go, scoring 4 goals against a very decent Andhra team. Goals coming in 89 in 6th, 8th, 44th, and 89th minute. Mohammad Suhail scoring a brilliant hat-trick. And then it was another goal by the forward right towards the end of the game, Luqmanul Hakim. Here's the two teams comparison. Tripura played 3, Maharashtra, they're equal on the number of games played. Goals, well, there is what for all of us to see. Maharashtra have been solid right through with 18 goals as compared to 1 for Tripura. Points, Tripura with 4 and Maharashtra sitting pretty with 9. 3 victories for Maharashtra and just 1 against Andhra for the boys in white. They haven't lost a game so far, and Tripura have lost 1. And none games have been drawn by Maharashtra. They have been with positive results through and through. And Tripura have drawn 1 game. Maharashtra with the ball. There's one composure when it comes down to watching these men in blue play. They're very nice on the ball, very supple, nimble. Doesn't give anything away to the opposition. That's exactly how they've played in this tournament so far. Very attacking football. Whenever they have seen an opportunity, they have gone for the kill. They haven't just scored a goal. They have plundered goals right throughout. 18 goals in 3 matches they've played so far. This is their 4th. Both these teams are playing their 4th game, and there'll be 1 more before the group stage comes to an end. Remember, this is a group stage being played from 8th of October until 24th of October. A couple of groups have already been finalized, and we have gone into the business end of things with Group E and Group F fixture being played out. Group E is being played at Amritsar, where the services are hosting 6 other teams down there. And this is Group F here in Kolhapur, Maharashtra. As one of the players for Tripura have gone down, and medical help has been sought for. Early on in the game, 3 minutes have been played. Teams yet to break the deadlock. We've seen this with Andhra, beg your pardon, with Maharashtra. On quite a few occasions, they are a bit of slow starters, but once they get into that groove, then there's no stopping them. Well, when you've got some of the finest players at the domestic circuit, playing in one of the best teams in the domestic circuit, then there's very little that the opposition could do. And this is exactly what's the case here in Group F. Nikhil Kadam, Himanshu Patel, Johnson Matthews, Advait, everybody have stepped up in this tournament, and all of them have scored goals. Tripura with the ball. Trying to utilize those flanks. Tripura with the ball. Can he get the pass away? Well, he's going down on the ground. Nothing says the ref. Back with Maharashtra all over again. Well, the moment you give these men in blue some space, they will work their way through it and would try and maximize the situation. It has been pulled back by the ref, and still one of the players for Tripura has gone down. It didn't look like a challenge. Maybe it was, well, I guess he got the elbow on that occasion, right at the edge of the box. There is the medical help that has been called for. It's Ajmal who was down, and he seems to be back up now. Ajmal Riaz has had a decent tournament. He's taken those shots from outside the box, haven't been able to convert them, but he has been really good right at the back, and so are some of the other players for Tripura. Lavlinga Darlon, Bikam Chakma, Laishram. It all comes down to scoring sometimes, and in tournaments like these, it's all those 3 points that turn out to be way too crucial towards the end. And unfortunately for Tripura, they haven't been able to reach there. Just one goal in the game against Andhra Pradesh. That was their opening fixture, where they were able to grab all those 3 points and defeat Andhra. Goal coming from Sanjeev Sahil in that game. Maharashtra. Clear their lines this time. The boys in white. Right, 8 minutes into the first half, and both teams yet to break the deadlock. It's still 0-0 here at Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium in Kolhapur, Maharashtra. This is the Group F fixture being played here. Match day 4 for these teams. There was a game played earlier in the morning between Andhra Pradesh and Lakshadweep, where Lakshadweep came 4 goals good against Andhra. It's 1v1 down there. In comes the ball straight at one of those defenders in white. Cleared away by Tripura. Falls back to Maharashtra again. And the whistle goes off. He's holding his leg for the moment. He seems to be back up, yes. Early on in the game, with still a game to be played. The day after, they definitely don't want any of their players to get injured. Maharashtra team, they are right at the top, in complete command and control of this group. In comes the ball. Has to go up, but it was a white shirt. Devlon clears that quite comfortably in the end. Back with Maharashtra all over again. Taken, well, that's gone out of the play for a throw into Tripura. Well, that's the number of goals scored by both these teams in this tournament. At the group stage, Maharashtra with 18. Tripura, well, they have managed a goal that would eventually fetch them 3 points. Started their campaign with a brilliant performance and against Andaman and Nicobar, scoring 8 goals. Past the Island team. Maharashtra with the ball. Then followed that up with another clinical performance against Lakshadweep, where they managed to put 4 pass across their goal. And in the last encounter against Andhra Pradesh, 6 goals to nil. That was the margin of victory for Maharashtra. Tripura were able to secure their first victory against Andhra Pradesh by a goal to nil. Then it was against Andaman and Nicobar. They drew the game 0-0 and lost the game by a goal to nil in the stoppage time. Maharashtra. Very composed to the back are the boys from Maharashtra. That's exactly how they have played the entire group stage. They have never let any sort of pressure come towards them. They are at 9 points, 18 goals in the tournament without even breaking sweat. Pass Pendari trying to get from the left flank. There's a lot of space in front of these boys in blue. There's a run being made from the inside. Can he get to the end of it? Is he onside? And that's the opening goal we were after. It was about time for Maharashtra to break through. And you have the first goal of the match. Maharashtra leading by a goal to nil. Just getting it over the goalkeeper, number 12, Armash Nasir Ansari. Right, they've got the goal very early in the match. Are we in for a few more, or is it going to be a goals galore as we've seen in all the Maharashtra matches before? Armash Nasir, who scored in the game against Lakshadweep as well, is back on the score sheet. That was a well-timed run in the end. For a second, I thought it's going to be offside by the way he tried to move away from that defense line, but he was played on by some of the defenders down there. And a good finish in the end to take his team to 1-0. Still Maharashtra on the ball. We haven't seen the attacking prowess of Tripura as yet. "14 minutes into the first half. We have a goal here at Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium in Kolhapur. Maharashtra Shannon Pereira tries to switch it to the other side. Is there an altercation down there? Number 7 and number 11 become Chakma for Tripura and Shannon Pereira. Having a go at each other, I guess. What seemed to be like a pretty easy affair has turned out to be a bit of a scuffle where both the linesmen as well as the referee has got involved, trying to calm things down, having a word or two with Beckham Chakma as well as the rest of the players. There you can see Ajmal trying to sort things out. Beckham gets a yellow card. And it's a Maharashtra player who goes into the book this time. Not quite sure what the altercation was all about, because it didn't look like it was a challenge or two. It was more of a verbal spat between Beckham Chakma and Shannon Pereira. Right, Armash Nasir was shown the yellow card towards the end of that altercation between both the teams as well as the refs. Right, you score a goal in the 12th minute and get a booking in the 16th. In case if you have just joined us for the very first time and looking for broadcasters to broadcast your tournaments live, catching all the action from the games being played, you can contact us on the information given. It's not just football, we do all other sport throughout the country, broadcasting live on our channel with commentaries across different languages, graphics and analytics as Tripura try to break out from here through the right. Still Tripura with the ball. Can they get the cross in? They do, but grabbed comfortably in the end by Paramjeet Baghel. How good has he been in this tournament? He's been absolutely brilliant. Nothing has gone past him so far. We are already into game number 4 here at Kolhapur for Maharashtra. Not a single goal conceded. Well, that's the kind of form you would want to keep if you are on your way to get those 3 points and qualify through to the final stage. Maharashtra again with the ball. Nicked away by those in white. And they have done ever so comfortably right throughout. Winning those 50-50 battles, winning those, getting the ball back. Nikhil Kadam. Well, how good has he been? Leading from the front, scoring the goals whenever his team needed it from him, providing those crucial balls, creating a lot of chances from the midfield for those players further forward to try and score. Himanshu Patel, Joseph Johnson, they have been at it right throughout. Ramjeet goes to Yash Shukla. Yash again from the left. Playing as a left back in this Maharashtra squad. That's a good ball by Nikhil Kadam. Trying to utilize the left flank. Can he get the cross in? Has that taken a deflection and gone out? Well, it's still in play. I couldn't quite catch that on my screen. And went through with a shot from just inside the post and couldn't quite get anything in the end. Dhruvesh Nijap was the one with that kick. Suraj Singh goes long. Maharashtra wins it back. They have got men marching forward. In comes the cross. That was tantalizingly close. Suraj Singh looks like he got something behind that. That was a brilliant ball. Well, when they attack in numbers. You will see players from left, right, and center trying to make those runs and trying to reach out for that final ball. Facing the brunt is Satish. Moinuddin doesn't seem to be pretty happy. He's got away with that. Quite surprising in the end. But the play goes on as Nikhil Kadam goes a bit aerial on that occasion, and nobody could come to the end of it. It's a goal kick to Tripura. Play goes down, and the ref now has a decision to make. What is it going to be? Well, things seem to be flaring up here at Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium in Kolhapur. There was an altercation after the first goal, right at the stroke of 15th minute, and here we go again. The ref seems to be in the line of fire from both the teams. And we have hardly played 22 minutes in the game. Half of the first half is completed here at Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium, and as it stands, it's Maharashtra 1, Tripura 0. Yellow cards were shown to Bikram Chakma and Armash Nasir in the 15th and 16th minute. Is there a red card? Well, we'll get the confirmation on the cards. And by the response that you've heard from the spectators down here, it looks like it's a Tripura player. The foul was committed by Moinuddin to begin with. It's going to be a sad affair, state of affair for Tripura. They're reduced to 10 men, and it's going to be a long way back from here on. Yes, as rightly pointed out, the red card was shown to Moinuddin and was given the marching orders at the stroke of 22nd minute. Now that brings me to the question. Was it all because of the altercation that took place between the ref and Moinuddin, where Moinuddin literally had a go at the ref, and it was right in the next moment where a ball was played towards Moin, and he committed the foul, and it was a straight red. Tripura. Is there another card coming Tripura's way? The referee trying to make sure that number 5, Raja Jamatia, and the other Tripura players get off the way of the player from Maharashtra is still down on the ground. They got the ball in the end, and that never looked like a foul. They got the ball first, mind you. 25 minutes, 27 minutes perhaps, are done in the first half as Maharashtra line up for this free kick. Nikhil Kadam, Johnson Joseph standing behind this one as Surat Singh trying to organize his defense. From the angle of the ball, it looks like it's going to be Nikhil Kadam, the skipper of this Maharashtra squad, to step up and take this one. It's a lowering ball, Johnson getting to the end of it, and that has gone out for a goal kick. The block gets it away, taken back by Maharashtra. Still Maharashtra getting it inside the box, getting a cross in. Still Maharashtra with another opportunity. And Tripura survives, but only just. Surat Singh, well, he will face a lot of it. Should that go down as a missed opportunity as the ball came in? There was a beautiful cross, make no mistake about it. And then it was Suraj who got his fingers early on and managed to have a couple of saves towards the end of that play. It's a good turnaround here today at Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium. It's the home team playing. And a drinks break has been called for at the stroke of 30th minute, where Maharashtra sitting comfortable and in control command of this game. Total command. One 0 to Maharashtra. Tripura, well, they have been reduced to 10 men. It's going to be way too difficult for them to come back, considering the attacking prowess Maharashtra has. You never know, it's a beautiful game of football. Anything can happen at any point of time. Mr. Dinesh Kumar Pradhan. Looks like Mr. Dinesh Kumar, the coach of this Tripura team, doesn't seem to be very pleased with the action he's seen so far. He's complaining more about the fouls given and the cards shown to his players. A good decent ball, utilizing the flanks one more time. Nikhil Kadam. If it stays the way it is, it's going to be 4-4 for Maharashtra. And that should definitely seal the deal because nobody or no team perhaps is going to catch up from this group. Lakshadweep, they have moved to 7 points and sitting at the second position at the moment. But they've got just one game remaining. Considering they win that game, is going to take them to 10. And Maharashtra are already at 12 with a game in hand. And for the viewers who are very too new to the Santosh Trophy, this is being played between 8th of October until the 24th. 36 teams are participating in this and have been divided into 6 groups being hosted by 6 different associations. Each group has 6 teams. The teams that top the table would go on and play in the final stage. Karnataka emerged as champions last time around, where they beat Meghalaya by 3 goals to 2 in a scintillating game of football played at the King Fahad International Stadium in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Utilizing the left flanks again. They have been so good in those spaces down there on the left-hand side as Nikhil Kadam tries to win it back. Back with Maharashtra again. Towards the right this time. Can he get one cross inside the box? Still Maharashtra, is it taken away by Tripura now? And they go long. Arbaz. Goes to the back. Yash. Durvesh. Back to Yash. Yash goes aerial, finding Johnson Matthews. Maharashtra again on the ascendancy, gets it inside the box. Can he get the shot away? No. Taken away by Tripura. And there is a break in play. You have to find your way to stitch passes together. That's exactly what Tripura haven't been able to do so far in the first 35 minutes of the game. Maharashtra on the ascendant, on the other hand, whenever they have got the ball, they've tried to make sure they find a meaningful result at the end, keeping the possession, trying to build up from the back. I've never seen Paramjeet Baghel going long in the air, trying to find one of those blue shirts in the opposition half. Well, looks like Arbaz didn't see that coming, and that ball rolls all the way back, and that's a goal kick to Tripura. Manages to keep it in, but is that a corner? Yes, it looks like it's a corner. They've blown this time. Johnson. In comes the ball, and passed safely by Suraj Singh. That was heading goalwards. That was the first corner of the match. Ramjeet playing out from the back, trying to get Dhruvesh Nijap involved. Johnson Matthews, is it? Taken away by Tripura. Beautifully done in the end. Trying to stay solid. They are reduced to 10 men with a red card shown to Moinuddin at the 22nd minute mark. Nice and low to Nikhil Kadam. Gets the ball in. Gets the block in. Denied on that occasion was Maharashtra. "38 minutes have been played here at Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium in Kolhapur. And as it stands, Maharashtra lead the game by 1-0. Goal coming at the stroke of 12th minute. While a lovely lob into the back of the net by Arbaz, beg your pardon, from Armash Nasir Ansari, number 12. Armash has been on the score sheet quite a few times in this tournament, and he seems to enjoy his form. They've still got a game to be played. Their last encounter against Telangana. They have literally smoked the teams they've played against in this tournament, scoring 19 goals so far. I don't know what's the scoreline going to be by the end of the 90 minutes here, but they don't mind 1-0 and qualifying for that final stage. Maharashtra again. right at the edge of the box. Involves Nikhil, who tries to get the cross in, but gets a bit too much on it, and that goes flying across the post and goes out for a throw-in for a goal kick, beg your pardon, to Tripura. And if you've just joined us and have no clue about the broadcast, this is coming to you live on Sports KPI. Do join us in case if you wish your tournament to be broadcasted on our platforms. We do have a significant social media presence on different socials, on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and the tournament would be broadcasted live on our YouTube channel. Do contact on the information given, and just in case, if you wish to get to know a bit more about us, then you can also log into our website as Maharashtra trying to wriggle their way past the defense, the pressure being injected by those in white. Yash Shukla trying to find Shannon. Shannon to Dhruvesh on the right. Nikhil Kadam lost that one, and Suraj was off his line. Got his hand to it, but it felt luckily for one of those white shirts down there, and no damage done. Devlon. It's a good decent ball by Ajmal on the right side. There were opening spaces down there as number 5 tries to grab it. And that's a corner in the end as Rajnikanta steps up to take that one. First corner of the match for Tripura. Can they get something out of it? Tripura with the ball. Can they get the shot away? Way off the mark, and that goes for a goal kick. Taken on the left and went through with the shot. Couldn't quite get his laces properly behind that one, and no troubling Paramjeet Baghel whatsoever. One minute plus whatever the fourth official decides to add on to that left in the match, left in the first half, beg your pardon. Would we see a comeback from Tripura in the second half? Do they have goal scorers sitting on the bench that Mr. Dinesh Kumar Pradhan would be looking at as Maharashtra tries to break one more time? They've got men inside the box, but that was way too close for Suraj to pounce on it. Trying to spin his way through and find Devlon, but couldn't quite get that on the occasion. Straight at Maharashtra all over again. Durvesh Najab trying to play the winger down there. Looks like it's Adwait playing out on the right. 4 minutes have been added. Do we have any more action in those 4 minutes? We've seen it all. We've seen a yellow, couple of yellows and a red card and a goal. And that's a corner conceded. Second corner of the first half to Maharashtra. Here comes the ball straight at a white shirt, and that goes out again for another corner. Is it going to be left right in his box towards the final few minutes of the play? They keep it short this time. Lobs it in the air. And that goes into the back of the net. And oh, that was flagged offside. I thought the touch was, beg your pardon, the goal was a bit late. I heard the whistle go after the goal was in, but yeah, decided by the linesman. There's no disputing that now. Right, those are the halftime stats as far as the shots are concerned. 9 shots taken by Maharashtra and 7 landing on target, making Surat Singh work very hard today. And on the other hand, there's no troubling Paramjit Baghel. 1 shot taken and nothing on target so far. Decent turnaround here at the Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium in Kolhapur. It's the home team playing. We've seen in the previous games, whenever Maharashtra have played, people have turned out in numbers, be it a busy day or early Sunday morning. People have rushed in, even for 8:30 kickoff. In comes the ball. Nikhil Kadam with a lofted one, taken away by Devlon. Plays it out of danger, but momentarily, Maharashtra will come all the way back in the last 50 seconds left. As Arbaz tries to shift the play on the other side. For those joining in, the first goal of the match was scored by Armash Nasir Ansari at the stroke of 12th minute. There was a red card shown to Moinuddin at the stroke of 22nd. Tripura right now playing with 10 men and have played most of the half, or half of the first half with 10 men. Maharashtra have looked a better team, whether it's 11v11 or 11v10. No disputing that. They have kept the ball, stitched passes together, played some lovely balls into the opposition half, and were clinical enough in front of the goal as he tried to go through with the shot, Arbaz, but nothing coming from it. That's it, says the ref, after a pulsating 45 minutes of football here at Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium, wherein we have seen it all. A goal, yellow cards, red card. We come to the end of first half, and it's Maharashtra who lead Tripura by a goal to nil and solidify their position right at the top of the table. Sitting pretty with 12 points as it stands from 4 games played. Tripura, on the other hand, well, they've got all to play for. Most importantly, they have to play for their pride from here on. Reduced to 10 men at the stroke of 22nd minute, and it's been one-way traffic. And that's at the halfway mark. As we go into the midway break, it's Maharashtra 1, Tripura nil. That's the halftime stats. A quick comparison between these two teams, Tripura and Maharashtra. 10 shots taken by Maharashtra compared to just one. Tripura. On target, Maharashtra found themselves on 7 occasions, beg your pardon, and Tripura, well, they haven't troubled Paramjeet Baghel as yet. Corners, 3 conceded for Maharashtra, and one that Tripura could manage to win. Fouls, there have been quite a few. Tripura conceding 5 and Maharashtra with 2. Yellow cards, 3 shown to Tripura. Quite a few getting into the referee's book today, and just one for Maharashtra. It was Arbash Nasir who got it at the stroke of 16th minute. Red card, well, there was an incident where Moinuddin was involved in an altercation and a foul later on, and he was shown a straight red perhaps. We'll get the confirmation on score, a straight red. Goalkeeper saves. Well, Surat Singh, yes, he was put to task by the front line of Maharashtra, and he did manage to come up with 4 saves. Possession-wise, it has been Maharashtra through and through. 63% complete domination in the first 45 minutes, as compared to 37% that Tripura could manage. Well, do join us again in a few minutes from here on for another 45 minutes of the game. It's 1-0 at the half. Maharashtra lead.
मध्यंतरानंतर सामन्याला सुरुवात होते. मध्यंतरापर्यंत महाराष्ट्र संघ 1-0 गोलने आघाडीवर आहे.
Of course, the whistle, and we are back again and underway here at Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium in Kolhapur, Maharashtra. Tripura 0, Maharashtra 1 at the halfway mark. Tripura going from right to left on your screens. 46 minutes, 44 minutes. We are left with now for Tripura to try and make a comeback. Can they do it? That's a big question here at Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium. They have managed just one goal in the tournament so far. That was in the game against Andhra Pradesh, a decider that got them all the 3 points that were up for grab. Tripura with the ball. Loses out in possession, plays it straight through. Back to Paramjeet Baghel. Paramjeet building up from the back. Never seen Paramjeet go long in the tournament so far. They have been precise and way too meticulous with their planning. They know their strengths more than trying to work on the opposition. Playing it to their strength are the boys from Maharashtra. They played a very defensive formation right throughout the tournament, Tripura. But from the team sheet that I have, it's 5 or 6 perhaps defensive players who are out there on the pitch. There's Imran Hussain, Bilash De Burma, the forwards that I can see on the bench today. And would the coach look at his bench one more time before he sends off substitutes to try and ensure them to safety all over again? Right now, it's just one-way traffic. We do see runs being made by Tripura, but to no avail so far, as that has gone out for a corner, I believe, or perhaps. Yes, that's a corner signaled. Kept it short this time. Back with goes through with a shot, takes the deflection and goes out for a goal kick. Was trying to beat him on the near post, but he got his leg stuck out and there was no damage done in the end. Still Maharashtra with the ball and on the ascendancy, taken away by Tripura. Tripura, can they break out here with number 3? Plays a good ball. Is he onside? He was offside. Plus, the goalkeeper was off his lines in a flash as soon as he saw that one. They are a pretty strong outfit, the boys from Maharashtra. Back again with Maharashtra. Played a lob ball. Trying to find one of those blue shirts inside the box. Couldn't quite get there in the end, and that stands as a goal kick to Tripura. Johnson Matthews. I beg your pardon, that has taken somebody on the way and has popped out for a corner. Johnson. Johnson keeps it short. Taken away by Tripura and parried away out of the danger. It's one-way traffic right now. 6 corners conceded by Tripura. There's a lot of openings after being reduced to 10 men. Well, that has been the order of the play for Maharashtra. They know how to try and create those spaces. They've done absolutely magnificent, in a magnificent way, right throughout the competition. It looks like Shannon Pereira, Armash, and Advait. There's no stopping them. They can pick a pass from out of nowhere and feed Himanshu Patel and the other forwards who have come into feature regularly. And with Tripura reduced to 10 men, there's a lot more for them to see. There's no challenges coming their way, and with those open spaces, they are picking out passes at their own wills and nills. Tripura again. Well, no doubt you're playing a very strong unit in Maharashtra. You'll have to keep your confidence high. You can't let those shoulders going down. You still got about 36 minutes to be played, and you'll have to try and salvage a goal or 2 out of it before you end up the season. You still got a game to play, but testing yourselves out on against one of the toughest oppositions of the tournament would definitely give you a bit of a high going into the next season, perhaps, or the tournaments coming ahead. Will we see changes from the bench in the next few minutes or so? Will Tripura try and do something else as Suraj, beg your pardon, that's Paramjeet tries to build up from the back all over again. There's no troubling Maharashtra at all as Dhruvesh Najib was beaten to it, taken away by Tripura, but again, that has been the story so far. Trying to find one of those players making the run from the back post, but couldn't quite pick the pass on that occasion. Johnson Matthews. More of a hope than conviction behind that one as number 12, Lashram Suraj, has stayed down. Looks like a small niggle as one of the medical teams was trying to make his way onto the pitch and waved off by the ref. "54 minutes have been played in the match. Have to try a way to challenge the men in blue. Well, we did get to see tensions flaring in the first half where some challenges were thrown at the stroke of 15th minute or so, and a few cards that were shown, eventually reducing Tripura to 10 men. And in the 11 minutes played so far, the game seems to be going in the right spirits. Satish are trying his best to keep things under control. There have been quite a few decisions that the Tripura fans and the management would feel were debatable. That's the way it is. As it stands, Maharashtra 1, Tripura 0. We are closing towards 1 hour mark in the game. Tripura with the ball. Devlon. Lashram plays a good, decent ball, but had a bit of momentum on that one and goes straight through to Paramjeet. Maharashtra from the left. Suraj Singh. Ramjeet. It's been a sedate start in the second half. Maharashtra not literally coming at Tripura, well, they have struggled right throughout. No shots on target yet. One shot taken goalwards. Right, there's a change for Maharashtra as number 10 comes off and replaced by number 20. Satish Havaldar is out on the pitch. Johnson Joseph Matthews steps out. Information of the substitute as number 11, Himanshu Patel, goes down on the ground and medical help straight away for Himanshu. 1 hour has been ticked off from the clock. It's still 1-0 to Maharashtra. Tripura, can they make a comeback in this game? 1-0 is always slender. Maharashtra with the ball. And they get it away from zero foul that is committed. Yes, looks like it. Play goes down for Tripura and they go head to head one more time. You have to try and maintain your calm. Maharashtra is definitely on the ascendancy, going to top the table again at the end of the match. They want to make sure they go through and sit right at the top of the table after the end of the group stages and qualify for that all-important final stage to be played early next year in Arunachal Pradesh. There's no one challenging them at the moment, sitting right at the top with 12 points from 4 games played. Lakshadweep, they have moved up, but definitely out of range. They are at second spot with 7 points from 4 games. So the max they could get is possible 10 from their 5 games played, provided they win their next encounter. And there's no one challenging Maharashtra at the moment. The other teams, this Group F, Telangana at the third spot, 3 games played, 5 points. They have a game coming up later today Tripura with 4 points from 4, including this game. And then you've got Andaman and Nicobar, 3 games played and 1 point, 2 defeats, 1 draw. And Andhra, they've played their 4th earlier this morning, and there's just 1 goal, 1 point, beg your pardon. Andaman and Nicobar and Andhra Pradesh yet to score a goal in this tournament. They would definitely want to improve that going forward, with just 1 game left for Andhra and a couple of more for Andaman and Nicobar. Except Lakshadweep and Maharashtra, the other 4 teams are talking in terms of binary and zeros and ones. Nikhil Kadam. He has led the team brilliantly right throughout. In the 4th match for Maharashtra, he's scored the goals, he's provided those assists, he's played some decisive passes in each and every game. He's been absolutely brilliant with some of the free kicks that he has taken, those lob balls. Brilliant display of leadership from Nikhil Kadam. "65 minutes have been marked off from the game. And as it stands, it's 1-0 still to Maharashtra. Tripura, they are finding it really tough now with 10 men. And Maharashtra's brilliance to make a comeback in the match. But you never know with this lead. 1-0 is never too safe at any stage of a football game. One good ball, one magical delivery into the opposition's box could see your team getting into the back of the net, as that has been signaled offside for the player making that move further forward. It looks like it's a game of 2 halves, with all action and drama and excitement coming in the first 45 minutes, and very sedate 10-12 minutes or so in the next half. Has that gone in? Tripura, have they equalized? Looks like they have. The flag has stayed down. Is it Devlon? That was completely against the run of the play. Well, we never saw that coming. I was talking about how slender this lead could be, and Devlon. We'll confirm the scorer in a bit. Number 2, yes, it's Devlon. Guess pass, Paramjeet Baghel, and the defender down there. This is the first time Paramjeet has been beaten, let alone which side of the post that was. Beaten to it on his near post this time, for the very first time in the tournament. Devlon, we were talking so high of Nikhil Kadam, and how could the skipper from Tripura be left behind? Devlon, beg your pardon, has come back and made a statement. It's 1-1 here and everything to play for Tripura. Trying to salvage some pride in the match. Reduced to 10 men early on in the first half. The ref has a decision to make, and he points to the spot. The crowd has erupted in joy. It was number 12, Armash Nasir, who went down, and well, Well, they caught up in a bit of excitement down there. The challenge came in from number 3, I guess. He didn't get the ball and planted his foot on his left on the right of Armash, and that was a penalty straight away. Well, the irony is the moment we displayed their long as the goal scorer for Tripura, you've got a player stepping up to take that penalty and go 2-1 up in the match for Maharashtra. Nikhil Kadam for Maharashtra, the skipper, sends the goalkeeper the other way and comes up with a goal. Brilliant finish by Nikhil Kadam. And they get their lead back. That was a very soft penalty to concede to begin with. Couldn't guess the right direction on that. Surat Singh was sent to his left. Nikhil Kadam, he doesn't miss any of those. Tripura, well, they have to chase this all over again now. It was completely against the run of play when they managed to score the goal, but they find themselves again in the spot of bother. And in case if you've just joined us, the action and the excitement of the 77th edition of the Santosh Trophy is being brought to you by Sports KPI. There's another altercation down there. The lawn having a word with the referee. "20 goals for Maharashtra this season, in this tournament, perhaps." And Tripura, a 0 shot. They've managed their second of the tournament as Ajmal steps up, lobs that one. The long. "19 minutes to be played in the match. Do we have another comeback from Tripura? They will have to believe, just like they did a few minutes back. Player has gone down for Tripura. Is it number 3? No, not number 3. Back again. Maharashtra with the ball. Surat Singh. Maharashtra again, utilizing the spaces in the left. Gets the ball across and Saved in the end by Surat Singh. Well, that has been the story of their attack. The front line, as soon as they see the ball on left, right, or center, they attack in numbers, trying to put the opposition under pressure. You've got Advait, you've got Armash, Himanshu, everybody making those runs. Devesh Najib plays it back through the middle. Mesh Parambara goes to Yash Shukla. Plays it straight down the line, and missed out on that one was Shannon, I believe. Tripura with the ball. Through the right this time. Still Tripura. And to get the ball inside the box, there's 1 against 3 down there, but nothing coming off eventually as Paramjeet restarts all over again. Tripura have managed to get the possession back. Plays it straight down the line, utilizing the spaces on the right. One more time. Can they get the cross away? There's 1 man inside the box. It was 1 man inside the box against 4 of Maharashtra, always making it difficult for him, even if there's a cross comes in. Reducing to 10 men as got the game to Tripura as one of the players for Maharashtra. I guess it's I can't see it from here, but 1 man for Maharashtra has gone down, one of the players down there, and it's a drinks break for the teams at the stroke of 76th minute. We've got 14 minutes left in the match, plus whatever the 4th official decides to add on. It was a one-way traffic for the first 65 minutes or so, and then against the run of play, back comes Tripura. Scores the first goal from Darlon, the skipper of this Tripura unit. And then in the very next minute, or perhaps in the 2nd minute after Darlon equalized, it was a penalty conceded. And who stepped up? Who else but Nikhil Kadam? And sends the goalkeeper the other way and comes up with the goal to take his team to 2-1. Gaining that lead back all over again. Ramjeet with 13 minutes to go. Yash. Shannon. Towards the left this time. Trying to get across in. He got the ball. And got it over this time. Couldn't quite get his laces behind that one was Himanshu Patel. He was under no pressure whatsoever from any of those defenders down there as ball has been played by Surat Singh. Surat Singh for Tripura. Lovely pass. He turns around. Can he get the shot away? Passed on safely for a moment, Paramjeet, but that has gone out for a corner to Tripura. It was again completely against the run of play. Tripura are getting into those dangerous areas way too often now in the last 10-12 minutes or so. Trying to prove a point against a pretty strong Maharashtra outfit here at Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium in Kolhapur. In comes the ball, taken away on the full by one of those blue shirts down there. Tripura. That has gone out for a throw-in. Looked like it was Shannon Gabriel to reach out first on that one. Ajmal. Can he go long? Well, he decides to go short and finds one of those fellow teammate and a white shirt. Maharashtra again. Getting it a bit central now. Loses out on possession. Tripura wins it back. They're long with the ball. Trying to find players in that midfield. And reaches through to Paramjeet, who pouches that one way too safely in the end. Maharashtra again trying to build up from the back at the stroke of 18th minute. This is Shannon Pereira for Maharashtra. Tries to go a bit aerial, takes the deflection on the way. Back again with Maharashtra. 10 minutes remaining in the match, plus whatever the fourth official decides to add on. Do we have any more goals left here? Are there goals on the bench for any of these teams? Tripura, well, they would love to have it. 2 goals in 4 matches so far for them. The story is completely on the other side of the spectrum for Maharashtra. They have scored 20 in the tournament as there's another altercation, another scuffle breaking out. That has been the order of the day. It was all quiet after at the beginning of the second half, and tensions seem to have flared up again as number 5 has been substituted for Maharashtra. Dhruvesh Nijab makes his way out, and Deepak Prakash Patel is on the pitch. There's a change lined up for Tripura as well. Manish Debarma is all set to replace. Who is he replacing? One of the players is still down for Maharashtra. Is replacing number 10, Ayung Jamatia.
Substitution by Tripura. Jersey number 10 out. Jersey number 4 in.
Ajmal trying to win the first ball, and then it was a challenge on Ramash Nasir Ansari, the goal scorer at the stroke of 12th minute. Ramash. The defender definitely went for the ball, and looks like it was a follow-through that caught Ramash. He has been taken out of the pitch for further assistance, just trying to ensure the safety of the player as Suraj Singh lines up to take this one. Suraj gives the ball some wings this time to fly. Tripura trying to make things happen all over again. And that was flagged offside against Tripura. 7 minutes left in the match. Do we have any more exciting moments coming our way? It's been a scintillating game of football. Though Tripura, they haven't managed much on the target. He has been taken down. The ref has a decision to make. Well, plays on, says the ref. Was it too soft in the end? That's a question that most of the Tripura fans would definitely be asking. Keeps it away for now. Ram, one of those players making that run on the right side, given away through to Yash Shukla. Yash plays it on to... That's gone out of the play area for a goal kick. Gets it away, finally. You can hear the shouts coming from the tactical area. And swept away. Goes for a long range shot. Just got it over. He didn't get the bend as he would have liked, Ajmal. Well, he has taken a few long-range shots in the previous games he has played in this tournament, Ajmal. And this time, he couldn't quite trouble the goalkeeper as number 4, Yash Shukla, has remained on the ground and looks like he has to be carried off. Definitely, that's a very painful sight to see, a player going out in that way. Hope he recovers pretty soon from that, as there's a substitution that is lined up. Number 17 is coming on in place of number 4. Number 17 for Maharashtra is Sheikh Abid.
Jersey number 17.
Maharashtra with the ball. There's acres of spaces in front of them. Confirmation on the change again. Sheikh Abid is on the pitch in place of Yash Shukla, who had to be carried off. Tripura wins the possession. Plays it to Darlong. Plays it out wide on the right. And that has been swept away for a throw-in. 3 minutes to go in the match. And it's going to be all about managing the time from here on for Maharashtra. But they are definitely not the team to play in that way, because they are goal pouchers. Won't be surprised if they go on and get a goal or two towards the back end of the match. Maharashtra from the right gets inside the box. Can he get the shot away now? Gets the cross and player has gone down, but looks like it took a deflection of somebody and goes out for a corner to Maharashtra. Joy Kishan Ghashi is the one down on the ground as the medical staff rushes to see him. He's still on the ground and looks to be in quite some pain here. Substitute is what the captain, Darlong, says. Cross came in from number 20. Looked like they took a touch too many on that occasion. Himanshu Patel trying to go through with the shot. Side-footed into the back of the net. Couldn't quite get it on that occasion as It was blocked by Joy Kishan Ghashi. Number 20, Satish Havaldar, who came in place of number 10. It's really encouraging to see fans turning out in numbers basically. Though it's the home team playing Maharashtra, but that definitely supports the game of football in India. You could see some of the jerseys. There's fans supporting their favorite clubs. It's always encouraging for the young talent coming through the ranks, trying to make it big in Indian football. Gets it away, still with Maharashtra. Few seconds left, dying moments of the game as he tried to get that cross inside, taken away by Darlong this time. Darlong, does he have support up front? There is the back four of Maharashtra all lined up. There's nothing much you could do to get through them. You need to have that magical delivery with you to try and get it over that back line, as 6 minutes have been signaled by the fourth official as the injury time. That has gone in. And how did it get there? That's the big question. Well, that's for another time to discuss. But as it stands, it's 3-1 to Maharashtra. It was a short corner from the narrowest of angles. A cross came in from number 8. He opens his leg and foot, beg your pardon, and steers his goalwards. I'll get the confirmation on the goal scorer. Beating Surat Singh on the far post. 3-1 to Maharashtra. This game looks like dead and buried now. Himanshu Patel getting on the score sheet. Four minutes left as Satish R rushes to the tactical area and hands in a yellow card to the team coach of Tripura, Mr. Dinesh Kumar Pradhan. Now safely by Paramjeet, who goes long this time for a change, trying to find one of those blue shirts further forward. In comes the ball. Found one. He found Satish, beg your pardon. Taken away by Tripura. Tries to play one of those men further forward for them. Well, you just cannot beat this defense. You need to have something absolutely special in you to go all the way, all out, and try and get into that back four. That's exactly what has gone wrong with Tripura in this game. There hasn't been quite a few deliveries to Hayung, who was playing further forward. The midfield of Bikram Chakma, Rajni Kanta, and Darlong couldn't find those telling deliveries into the opposition half, and that has been a resultant factor in where they are in this game. The long, meanwhile, tries to build up something from the back, tries to get a shot away. In fact, finds someone up top. Jung is down there. Arbaz coming all the way back to support his defense, performing his defensive duties. Sharon Pereira has been absolutely magical with his distributions in the center. Long. Taken away by Maharashtra in a very dangerous territory again. Maharashtra, can they have another one? Poked in just wide. And the flag was up anyhow. They won't mind it. Just 80 seconds left in the match. And what more, is going to be another astounding win for the boys in blue. Gets back just in time. It was Darlong trying to make that run, takes the shot and over the post again. Well, if there's one man on the pitch who could take those shots from distance, from outside the box, and then it's got to be this man, Ajmal Riaz. Back with Darlon again from the right this time. Referee has another look at his watch. 20 seconds, perhaps now 15 seconds left in the game. And as it stands, it's going to be Maharashtra all the way right at the top, in complete command of the group, sitting pretty on the cusp of making another final stage. And that's that, says Mr. Satish R, who was a much talked about figure in the first half and throughout the match. And it was Maharashtra towards the end who came and did what was required of them. Goals early on at the stroke of 13th minute from Armash Nasir, followed up by, there was a comeback goal from Darlong against the run of play at the stroke of 67th minute, and then it was followed up by a penalty taken by Nikhil Kadam in the 70th minute. And Himanshu Patel right towards the end in the stoppage time, getting a goal after a cross came in from number 8 for Maharashtra, Advait Shinde. So that's the final scoreline here at Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium in Kolhapur, Maharashtra. It's 3 to Maharashtra, and Tripura got 1 goal today, 3-1 as it stands. And what it does for the table is it takes Maharashtra, it keeps Maharashtra where they were, right at the top, with 12 points from all possible 12. And in the second spot is Lakshadweep with 7 points. And the rest, well, that's definitely not a story that those teams would enjoy at this stage of the competition. Telangana with 5 points from their 3 games they've played so far. They'll be next at a 3:30 p.m. kickoff. That's the first goal of the game. Lobbing it over the goalpost. Did Ajmal, getting it to the end of that one, and that was enough to beat Surat Singh. And Darlon. That was a brilliant finish in the end. Paramjeet, well, you would expect him to get to the end of that one and stop. He goes with his left leg stretched out wide, but couldn't quite get it in the end. And what made that goal so special was there was a goalkeeper trying to back him up, but even a defender, beg your pardon, trying to back him up, but even he couldn't get. Then the penalty stroke, the penalty shot, beg your pardon, from Nikhil Kadam. And the final goal to round it off, Advait Shinde lays it nice and low to Himanshu Patel, who opens his foot and guys it into the far post and comes up with the goods. So it's 3-1 for Maharashtra. Right, the final time scores. Stats, beg your pardon, Tripura and Maharashtra. 3 goals to Maharashtra, 1 to Tripura. Shots taken, well, 18 shots by Maharashtra. 12 of them were on target. 7 taken by Tripura and 2 were on target, trying to trouble Paramjit Baghel. 8 corners against to Maharashtra against 4 for Tripura. And 7 fouls to Maharashtra, resulting in 4 free kicks, 4 to Maharashtra as well, resulting in 7 free kicks. Yellow cards, 3 shown against the boys from the Far East, Tripura, and 1 to Maharashtra. A red card was given to Moinuddin was sent off at the stroke of 16th minute. I beg your pardon, 22nd minute, and the game had a different story since then. Saves 7. Surat Singh was kept busy right throughout the game, and Paramjit Baghel had managed a couple of saves himself. Possession, well, that tells you the entire story of the game, where it was going 61% of the possession to Maharashtra. They were the ones controlling the game right throughout from the get-go, and Tripura could only manage 39% of it. And that's the full-time stats for you. It was one telling performance from the boys in blue here at the Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium. The local team coming triumphs, and to the joy of the spectators who turned out in decent numbers to support the home team. And what this does to the table is gets them onto the number, solidifies the number 1 spot, to say the least. The next game coming up is Telangana taking on Andaman and Nicobar. Telangana at the 3rd spot in the table with 5 points. A game for them would definitely take them through onto the 2nd spot with a game in hand. So that's definitely going to make the next round of games way too exciting. Will Telangana finish the tournament on the 2nd spot, or Lakshadweep? Well, do they have something in them to make a comeback and take that spot? Let me remind our viewers, Telangana will take on Andaman and Nicobar in their 4th fixture of this tournament. And their final game would be against a pretty solid, when I say solid, it's Maharashtra as far as this group is concerned. It's going to be against Maharashtra. That will be a definitely a very interesting game for all of us here to watch out for. For now, it's time for me to say goodbye from the commentary box. This is your commentator, Junaid, and do join us again at 3:30 p.m. Beg your pardon, it's 1:30 p.m. That's the kickoff, and we will be back in action for Group F